Con Fest in Pigeon Forge. I'm so excited. We're at All Season Suites. I'm here with David Pascal.
Hello, everybody.
Hey.
And we got some wonderful guests here. David, who we got?
We have Steve Owen and Benny Pittsinger here with us today. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Woo! We're excited. We have a live audience, too.
Yeah.
So we're honored and blessed and fortunate to have these great award-winning guys here with us today. And so, guys, welcome to our program.
Yes, welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome. I'm glad you're here. Thank you.
We're glad to be here. Thanks for having us. Yeah.
Okay, well, let's just get off kicking and start. I love to do that.
Okay.
Let's start off here with Steve real quick.
All right.
Now, there's all kinds of rumors out here about Steve being so amazingly great artist, amazing songwriter, and all-around great guy.
It cost me $100 a month for that, by the way.
I was going to say, it's not a fiction, it's true. He is an amazing artist, amazing songwriter. I've heard his music, I've heard his stuff.
Thank you.
Very touched with the stuff that he's done. I thank you for coming today.
Thanks for having us.
Our other lovely gentleman down here on the end, thank you so much. Your work is amazing too. I can't wait to hear some more stuff.
This is the best storyteller that I've ever written.
The storyteller.
That's what it's about, storytelling, isn't
He
it?
is a storyteller.
That's right.
That's what it's
Not a
about.
liar, storyteller.
That's
So
right.
let's kind of do this like this, I guess. Let's break it down two different ways. Let's first talk about the artist side.
Okay.
Whichever one of you wants to start first, tell me kind of how you got into being an artist.
Well, you know, back when I was 13 years old, the Beatles hit the scene. And when I heard them, it just changed my whole outlook on music. My first album that I ever had was Hank Williams' Greatest Hits. And when I was 10 years old, I wore that thing out. And that kind of got me going on music and country, and the Beatles came on. And Beatles did a lot of different genres, you know, and that's what I liked. And so I talked to my dad, and I said, I need a guitar and an amp. He wasn't too thrilled about that, but he bought me a Fender Stratocaster and a deluxe reverb amp. Wow. And $220 for both of them. And so about 3 months later, I got in a band. I couldn't hardly play, but I got in a band with guys that knew how to play. So they taught me a lot, and that's how I got started. That was it. That was the, you know, first band I got in was probably in '65, you know, so yeah.
Well, that's amazing. I
Yeah.
mean, that's great.
Well,
Don't say that like
wow.
well, the story starts back. Go ahead.
Yeah, we started about the same age,
Yeah.
although I was a little bit before him. I was 12 years old and went on my first date with a girl to a YMCA dance.
YMCA.
Yeah, well,
I almost broke out,
But,
Hank. Yeah, my eyes are blue and my eyes are blue.
When I took
Why don't want
this-
to love me like you used to do? It fits me, baby. I'm sorry.
Where was you
Back
at?
on YMCA.
so I took this little girl to this dance, and there was a teenage band, like a high school band, playing at the dance. And I didn't know how to dance, and me and this poor little girl sat there like wallflowers the whole night. And I have two left feet. If I tried, I couldn't learn how to dance. So I decided right then that I was not going to be a wallflower anymore, and the place for me was up on that stage. And that was my goal, was to get up there.
Amazing.
Wow. And so how long did it take you before you got up enough courage to start to get into that?
I think my first paying gig, I was 15.
That's good.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's good.
I think
Yeah.
mine was too.
Well, that was 6 years ago, about?
Yeah, right.
Five years.
Over 6 decades.
66 years ago is what it was.
I'm better at math than that now, guys. So.
Well, I'm not, so
Now, okay, instruments. Let's talk about instruments.
Okay.
How many instruments can you play? Either one of you.
I
Let's start
play
first.
I play guitar, mandolin, bass, a little keyboards, and I play. He asked me, said, "What's a little keyboard?" What about this?
It's one hand.
And actually, when I'm recording a song in my studio, I'm not a great keyboard player, but I'll do the right hand, you know, on one track, and I'll do the left hand on the other track, and nobody can tell the difference. And of course, I don't tell you. This is live, though, isn't it?
No, this is not about
My secret's out. But anyway, so that's the instruments I play. And I really love playing the mandolin. I'm not a great mandolin player, but it's just, mandolin has such a beautiful sound to it.
It does.
It does.
Yeah.
It's like a ringing, it reminds me, it takes me back, let's put it this way, as if I was back into the time of when America actually begun, and the people were starting to get together, and they would get together and they would play around the campfires, and that's what I think of when I hear a mandolin.
Well, in 2016, the Schermerhorn,
Yes.
me and Don Haddock and the Tramp Iron Railroad won for best bluegrass song with Gravity. And Don was at my house. Him and his wife came in from California. And Don's not an early morning person. And he came in there, and I was picking on my mandolin. He said, "Give me a piece of paper." Okay, here. He went back to the bedroom. About 30 minutes later, he came out with this song, Gravity. And I'd been messing around with this little mandolin lick. And so I said, "Let me look at that." And I said, "Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do." And it wasn't 10 minutes till we had the whole song done.
Wow.
Wow.
It's just magic, you know. Somebody was looking after us, you know. Our heavenly songwriter was really doing that, and we were fortunate to win Bluegrass Song of the Year that year.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
That was amazing. That was my first Josie experience.
Right.
And we're joined today by the wonderful and talented D-Rock, who's out in the audience today. And so we
One of our heroes right here.
That's right. That's right.
Guarantee it.
Y'all are my heroes.
Yeah.
I'm undercover, but I'm listening.
I'm among superheroes, guys.
We played up there on stage that year, and that was just an amazing
Wasn't it?
experience.
Wasn't
Oh, it was. And Dee was actually backstage at that moment during
Yeah.
that time, and I had to tell him that he had won, and
Yeah.
so he had to go back. It was great. It was
Yeah.
a good deal, and that was my first experience with
My daughter
you.
was in the audience with us, and when they called out mine and Don's name, she said, "That's my dad, that's my dad." and it was me and Steve Dennison from the Tramp Iron Railroad that went up there and accepted it. And Steve's just a great guitar. The Tramp Iron Railroad guys are just great talent, and I'm fortunate to have been able to write and play with those guys. And we hadn't played anywhere live. We played a lot at Don's house, you know, doing jamming and writing. And it's just, I'm just a blessed man when it comes to having co-writers like this guy right here, who makes me look good, you know, really. Yeah.
And he does a fine job of it.
He does,
Yeah.
yeah.
Both of you
That's
do.
great.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, you know, this is amazing. We got to take a break real quick. We're going
Okay.
to come back and find out about your musical talents.
Absolutely.
And then we're going to find out about some, I think some people might be nominated for some stuff, and maybe talking about some award stuff happening soon. So stick with us for just a minute. We'll be right back after this.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the Rowdy Con!
We're
Woo!
back, yeah.
We're having so much fun
We are.
interviewing
We
these
are.
great guys. I mean, we got Steve, we got Benny here, I got David by my side.
That's right.
What can you have
That's
extra?
right.
We got D-Rock in the
We
crowd.
got D-Rock. We got a whole
D-Rock
crowd full
over
of
here.
people here. Yes, sir.
We got so much stuff going on, guys. We're so excited. We're just like pumped about all this. Now, before we went to break, Steve was telling us about the instruments that he played and different things. He told us, several little stories about what that he got to experience through that.
Yes.
Now, I want to talk to Benny about his talents a little bit. I mean, he's the storyteller, so I'm sure we're going to hear some good stuff here. Benny, tell us a little bit about your musical talents.
I understood this had to be G-rated.
We can do PG. We get away with PG.
Actually, I'm the editor. I can bleep you out. No, sir.
Well, I play guitar and bass. Those are the only two instruments that I've ever played in a band with. I can also play one song on the keyboard.
A little keyboard.
A little keyboard or a big keyboard?
Or a middle keyboard.
Is that one-handed or two-handed?
Any, I'm ambidextrous.
It's a one-song keyboard.
Yeah, there you go.
It's a one-song
And,
keyboard.
That's right.
It's the ones you roll out.
And I can play 2 songs on the banjo and 3 on the harmonica, so.
So you play those too, then,
I
right?
can play them a little bit,
There you
but
go.
not much.
Oh, awesome.
I play the radio pretty good.
That's amazing. That's good.
That sounds great. Awesome. Both of you are very, very talented songwriters and musicians, and it's such an honor and a pleasure to have you guys here today, taking time out of your busy schedule. I know you were on the road earlier.
Yeah.
So we appreciate y'all
We just
stopping
rolled
by.
into town. So,
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, we just rolled in. So yeah, was glad to be here.
I live like 20 minutes from here. I'm good.
We live
I'm 45.
I
we live
just-
5 hours from here, which isn't too bad.
I come in last night,
Yeah.
staying here all season suite is amazing. I love staying
Yeah.
here. Got to come in last night, set up this wonderful studio that we have here.
Yeah.
Got everything ready for everybody's coming in, so I'm excited about that. But all the people that has been traveling and coming here, we appreciate you all coming
Thank you.
in.
Thank you for having us.
Let's talk about this Josie Award thing I'm hearing about. I heard that there's like some nominations or something happening.
Well, I guess there is. You know, I think Betty and I are nominated for Best Collaboration on Old Friends, Good Times, and Ice Cold Beer.
Hey!
That was
You might know something about that. All of us do.
that's a song.
Now, is that a song or is that just
That's
you're
a
talking
song.
about
No,
your
it's a
friends?
song. It's a song. It's about us going to Nashville. We get together with our friends once a year. We go to Nashville, and you know, Benny starts crawling down the street and flicking ashes on a cop's shoes, and it just goes the whole spectrum from and then we wind up in jail. You know, a good friend will be your
Post your bail.
yeah.
But a real buddy.
Everybody be set beside you.
But a real buddy will share your cell.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're getting to get in the car with you after you break
That's
the
right.
barrier when you leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that was great. We, I think both of us were up for Songwriter of the Year. Album of the Year for Trifecta with me and Don Haddock and Bob McGilpin, great producer, and Tramp Iron Railroad.
Wow.
Yeah, so
Amazing talent there.
there is.
All amazing talent.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we're Outlaw Song of the Year, Bourbon and Steel off of Trifecta that Don and I wrote together. There's a lady in Holland, Victoria Emmon.
Yes.
She recorded a song that me and Dee Desiree wrote called Mamas Don't Let Your Babies Grow. No.
Baby's going to be cowboys.
Babies.
Mama's got a brand new daddy.
Mama,
Yeah, so that's-
that's modern day.
Well, I wonder if
Yeah.
somebody can relate to
Anything
that.
about baby daddy or something like that?
It's got some good lyrics in it. And what else? That's it. I think 5.
So you guys did a collaboration together. So I want to know who gets to walk on stage.
Me?
Well, I can tell you,
Honey.
I hope I'm not alone.
You come with us. Yeah.
If they have not put rails up those stairs.
Yeah.
Don't you remember last year what we had?
Me and Anne Marie had to help.
I hope they put a conveyor belt in for me.
That's right.
They need to put one of those chairs that rides you up.
That's right.
Yeah.
A stair climber.
Yeah, stair climber.
Guys, I've done decided that I'm going to be on stage a lot this year because, like if Dee wins or if y'all
That's
win,
right. Come on.
David
Come
wins,
on.
anybody, Connie Castle Tuck wins, I'm
Yeah.
going to
Where's
be
Connie?
there.
Where's
Yeah.
Connie?
I'm going to be like walking up there with them. I'll just be standing there.
That's it.
I don't even have to say anything. I'm just
Now,
going to be there.
just walk up, stand with
And
us.
what does it say? Well, what are you doing? I'm supporting.
I'm supporting.
I'm the
That's right.
supporting one.
That's great. That'd be great.
Really quick here, I want to ask you another question. You come all this way now to come to the Josie Awards, and we appreciate you coming, letting us interview you before
Thank
the
you.
time. I know we got the pre-party tonight, all the things that's going to go on. But can you tell us kind of what the Josie Awards actually means to you? I mean, why give so much to be here?
Well, I tell you, one of the main things for me is getting to meet all these great artists and people. It's like a family reunion every year we get together, and it's everybody just hugs. There's no egos going around.
Right.
We're a big family, and to me, that's the main thing. I
Right.
mean, I love I love listening to all the music, and I love seeing people get awards, you know, as much as I love me getting awards.
That's right.
I probably like it more to see other people get it, because if you
Well, you can give it to me.
if you look at the list in every category, say Songwriter of the Year, anybody could win that.
Yeah.
Anybody,
So,
anybody could win that.
Tough.
I mean,
Yeah,
it could.
I'd hate to be on the panel that picked these. Honestly, I would.
I would
I mean,
too.
I'm so glad they don't do the voting system on this.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's-
Let me tell you, and
that's
I
great.
tell you why, because I mean, that's so easily, I can sit in front of a
Sway.
computer for, I sit in front of actually 24 hours a day anyhow, that's
Yeah.
what I do.
Right.
I edit films, I edit stuff all the time. I can sit there and have this over here on the side and just go, all day long. So to me, for someone to take the time to listen to my song or
Right.
watch my video
Right.
or to be involved in what I'm giving them,
Right.
for them to take time to do that and then sit down and go, you know what? Okay, I've had how many submissions was they?
Over 20,000 this year.
20,000
20,000.
submissions. They say, you know what? I'm taking this one out of that 20,000 and I'm putting it here to be nominated. To me, that's a whole lot more than,
If you're nominated, you're a winner.
yeah.
That's
Bottom
right.
line, you're a winner, and whoever wins in whatever category, if you're nominated, you know, let's stand
Hey,
up,
that's
let's stand
me,
up and
yeah.
applaud them. You know,
I wish everybody the best. I
Right.
mean, we are up for some awards, Southern Hoofs is and everything.
Yes,
Of
we
course,
are.
Music videos of the awards,
Right.
all this I'm up for. So excited about that. But my most excitement is that somebody's going to win
Right.
and it's going to make somebody's life better. And I'm
right.
so excited about
Yeah.
that. It doesn't have to be me that takes that home.
that's me either.
So,
Me either.
but I'll be up there on stage with you. It doesn't matter.
Now, you didn't ask me about my nomination.
I'm fixing to.
Oh,
We got.
don't forget me.
Honey, we got.
Oh,
We
didn't
know we
forget
run
you.
out of time.
We
didn't
got
forget
4
you.
minutes here.
Yeah.
I know, look, guys, they're cheating. They brought their own cheat sheet because they're nominated for so much stuff, they can remember it all.
My memory, I'm gonna write a song about this.
Yeah. My memory's on my phone.
So now, Benny, we've got like 3.5 minutes. So tell me all this 900 nominations you
Oh,
have.
no. No, of course, we already mentioned the collaboration with Steve, and we both nominated individually for Songwriter of the Year. I also, my first CD is up for Album of the Year, and Steve wrote, I don't know, a third or a half,
Probably,
co-wrote
yeah.
a third or half of the songs that are on there, and some were co-written with Nancy Bauer. And some I wrote all by myself because I didn't have anything else to do.
I don't got nothing to do. I'll just write a song.
And in addition most of them were produced by Bob McGilpin.
Yep.
Although I've begun doing my own, so there's several on there that I did. And then also the song "Rumor Has It," which was written by. I'm drawing totally blank.
That one person
Nancy
that wrote the
Bauer
song.
and Tammy Mastera
Yeah.
and
Oh, yeah.
myself
Right.
It's awesome.
wrote. No, I'm sorry, that's another song. Just Nancy and I wrote "Rumor Has
Rumor
It,"
Has It.
and it was the vocals were done by Angel MC, and she did a
Oh, that's
beautiful.
So
Yes.
it's a great song.
and
Wonderful
it's,
song.
It's unusual for me because it's nominated in the rock category.
Yeah.
In the D-Rock category, I think. they call
D-Rock.
it
I
now.
thought with
Yeah.
D-Rock. Oh my gosh, when D-Rock's in the house then. So, you got any more?
No, that's it.
Sure?
That's
Just
all.
4 this year.
There might be one you didn't tell you about yet.
Yeah, it could be.
We'll see.
We're
You
waiting
never know.
for those surprises. aren't we?
Storyteller of the Year.
Storyteller
Yeah,
of the year.
we need a Storyteller of the Year category.
Yeah, but we haven't got to make rules on that, David, because there's so many people out here that tell stories.
That's true.
Not stories, but stories. So
Yeah,
there's no
gotcha.
categories.
Funny
Well,
story.
some
Factual story.
tell them tall and some tell them real. So
Yeah, I know, man.
yeah.
But guys, I want to thank you all for watching. This
Thank
is
you.
we enjoyed having you here for the
Thank you.
interview.
We enjoyed it too.
This
Thank you.
was amazing.